Brad Williams, Excel Prime, we're going to use the ISNA function. Don't know if we've worked with that yet or not, but we don't want to match. Count all fruit not in farm G5 or G6. Here we have farm M and N, and then we have farms P, N, O, N, and N. We're going to count the P's, the O's, and if there are any other, we have the M's, so we're going to count the O's and the P's based on our criteria. Well, it's pretty straightforward. Sum product, we know sum product, and our array. Here's our array. Here's our criteria. Fruit 4, 5. What's fruit 4, 5? Well, it's C5. C5, which is our banana fruits and stuff, and our farms. Our criteria is going to be apple, not P or P. F9. What are we going to get? Apple, not N or M. So how many apples are P or O? We got a big 0. Apple N or M, or notice here we're going to have this asterisk, and then we're going to have the plus. So let's go back in here. It's our criteria. You're going to call it an array, but to me, this is criteria. Fruit F4, 5, it's got to be true. And ISNA, match farm, lookup value, lookup array. Our lookup value is going to be farm 4, 5, farm 4, 5, D511, where G5, G6. Match type 0. It says don't find those rows, or find those rows that are not. Okay, so if we look at this thing, we have 2, 1, NA, 1, 1, 2, 2. So what is not NA? So our outcome is going to be big old 0, okay? And because we can't find anything here, isn't a match is not a match. So sum product, fruit, F5, fruit, so apple. And then are there any apples? We have apple. Question is it P or N? No. That means ISNA kicked in. So false. And we have true. We have a P, true. And then we have a false because we have an N. And this is just going to read. It's going to read the farms. So we have false, true, false. And then are there any apples? Negative. Got that? And then here, well, let's just hit F9. And now we have 3. We should just look intuitively. We just go apple, and then we're excluding O and M. O and M's. Apple, so P and M, yeah. And then this last apple P. Everything else should be a big no. Here, if we look at this again, is an A. Go to the second parenthesis, and see we've got true, false, true. So what does that mean? Okay, is NA, true. Oh, O and M. So we're going to have false. Anytime we agree, that's usually true. Well, because we put the is NA in there, now we have to look at those as false, true. Then we look here, then we look at for fruit, okay? So match is doing what it's supposed to do. And then is NA basically comes in and says, all right, I'm going to filter through all that stuff and come up with 3. Here, A or M, where we're saying A or M. So we can have both, or one or the other. And here we have 5. Well, count how many M's there are in this deal. So I don't know how they're getting 5. Oh, we're getting all apples. And A or M. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're also getting the added O's, which are going to be the bananas. Keep that in mind what we're trying to do here. Look at this thing, all right? F9. So we have 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 0, 0, 1. So we're throwing in the bananas also. Then we have this, and knock yourself out, okay? Just knock yourself out if you want to do this. This is fun, this is simple. All we're doing is looking for search. Using search and his number is going to convert that over. We're going to go F5, we're going to search, find text within text. So what are we looking for? F5, Apple. And then C5 to C11, C5 to C11. Or, then we're going to do the same thing. G5. G5 is O. And we're going to search our farms. Then we're going to go OR, his number, and we're going to go G6, M. And in the end, we're going to get the same result as this. Here's this other sum product, and this is easier. Here we're going fruit, F5, apple, or farm, G5, or farm, G5. We just need an agreement here with apple, and then or. Okay, got it? If you need to break down the anatomy like I have so many times, just do that. Brad Williams, Excel Prime.